Mental Fox here with more Starfield. Thanks for joining me again. We're on our ship, the Razorleaf, and what we're doing is we're running around talking to all of our Constellation peeps to see what they have to say about what happened on that planet. I don't even remember the name of the planet, but where Temple Ada was, and we got our powers. And we talked to Sarah in the last episode, so we're going to go over here and speak with Andreja about it and see what she has to say. Andreja. Okay. Andreja.
We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
I love talking to people's backs.
Is that it, then?
So could you, like, face me when we talk or something? Do you think we could try that, maybe? Oh, now I'm stuck here. No. Andreja, can I talk to you face to face, perhaps?
We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
Well, I guess she just absolutely refuses to talk to us. I wanted face-to-face, and boy, we got it. I could say it was beautiful. I've never imagined such a place. I could say if you're looking for answers, you're asking the wrong person. We could say sure didn't look like any culture I've ever seen or heard of. Or the whole thing made me uncomfortable from the jump. I mean, well, yeah, it didn't look like any culture I've ever seen or heard of.
Nor I. Nor, I suspect, anyone else who has ever lived. Is that presuming too much? Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights?
Let's see. I feel like I'm on a boat now, riding the waves. We shouldn't take wild guesses. If we keep going, we'll find out for sure. Or maybe there are people out there we've just never met. We could say, I didn't see a visitor center or pick up a brochure if that's what you're asking. Or we could say, I'm putting my credits on magic pixies, or there's no way humans were responsible for that. I mean, maybe there are people out there we've just never met.
I suppose it is possible, but I cannot imagine anyone who could build such a thing. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects?
You think there'll be side effects?
How can any of us know what will happen? This is the definition of unprecedented, is it not?
Well, let's see. No, I feel great, better than ever. You could say, I hadn't thought about it, but now you've got me worried. Or you mean besides the fantastic new power I now have, I'm good. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good.
A cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect. But for now, we will just assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized.
We could say we've only gotten this far by working together. We could say when this is over, we're all going to be rich beyond our dreams. Or we could say this is exactly what Constellation is for, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. I don't like any of these. I don't feel like any of these really fit my character. He's always concerned about credits, but I don't see him saying we're going to be rich beyond our dreams. I'm not so sure that our character is thrilled to be a part of Constellation. Although it probably doesn't suck as much as he thought it was going to. And then, we've only gotten this far by working together. Kind of feels like he's done everything by himself.
Was there more?
So, I really don't know what to say. I guess this is closest to my character. When this is over, we're all going to be rich beyond our dreams.
I should hardly think
She didn't like
the
that.
first thing on your mind right now. You may wish to rethink your priorities. I am not sure they align with what Constellation stands for.
Okay.
Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
Okay. So I actually... Oh, now she looks at me. I actually kind of liked that. Because I've told you before that, I kind of hope that there would be growing opportunities for my character, because he really does not only care about credits, but that is, top of his mind most of the time. And considering his background, it's not surprising. But I was hoping that the game would give my character an opportunity for growth, and that was probably one of them right there. He's like, hey, we're going to be rich. And she's like, that's not what Constellation stands for. Rethink your priorities, pal. So I actually kind of like that. Well, I think that's everybody except for Vasco. I forgot about Vasco, and I don't even know if Vasco would have anything to say. He probably would, but he's back at the lodge. So we'll talk to him the next time we see him. In the meantime, let us go ahead and do this quest for Barrett. In order to exonerate Ervin Madani and restore his reputation, Barrett has set up a meeting with Ervin's original lawyer, Ellie Yankton, who currently operates out of Gagarin. That's where we're going. So we're gonna take a little walk here back to the cockpit of our ship. We'll take off, and we'll head to Gagarin. Heck am I wearing? Don't know if I remember putting that on.
Dust off complete. We're locking into orbit now.
Okay, we'll bring up our scanner. And our quest is in this direction. Here's Gagarin. Let us travel.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Enjoy Gagarin.
Okay, and we're going to go to the planet itself. Open the planet map. We're going to go to Gagarin Landing, I guess. Let's land.
This whole planet smells weird. Like chemicals and smoke.
Alright, we're supposed to talk with talk with Barrett now. Whoa, whoa. Why did we materialize underneath of our ship? Let's see, is Vasco over here? Let's go see if Vasco has anything he wants to say about what happened to us with the powers and such. And then we'll talk with Barrett on this dark, dingy planet.
Hello.
Over here, bud. Okay, nothing from Vasco.
Goodbye.
Hello, goodbye. Let's step out here into the light so I can see you when I talk to you, Barrett. Come over here.
I was just thinking that this is about what Ervin saw all those years ago when he arrived. He probably stood here thinking that he was going to make things better. He had a good heart.
Let's see here. What do we do now? Or I can't imagine this view would fill anyone with hope. Or it probably looked different when he was here. Or we're going to take care of it, Barrett. I mean, I don't know, man. I can't imagine this view would fill anyone with hope.
Maybe not in its current form, but I'm sure Ervin painted a much different picture in his mind. I'm thinking something impressionist. Softer edges, more plants. I wonder if Ellie has any pictures of old Gagarin in her office. Only one way to find out, right?
I suppose. Didn't this lawyer lose this case?
Yes, but listen. Nobody will stand up against the mining corporations around here. They're scared. She didn't want to lose the case, but she didn't have a lot to go on. Thanks to us, now she does.
Did you bring everything we've discovered already?
I sent that to our lawyer already. I asked her to confidentially review what we found.
What can you tell me about our lawyer?
Ellie Yankton. She worked on Ervin's previous case. Ellie is one of the few lawyers on this planet who's willing to take on the mining corporations in court.
Oh, okay. Wow, thanks for the briefing. Let's go talk to this lawyer.
Right. She said she would meet us at our office when we arrive. Hopefully she can tell us what we need to do in order to clear Ervin's name. Let's stick together, though. Gagarin isn't a huge town, but it's not the kind of town that I want to get lost in.
Are you scared, Barrett? All right, we're going over there. There's these little dots on my compass in the lower left-hand corner. See these dots? There's one at the top right now. I guess those are unexplored, unscanned.
If we need to get closer, let's move in.
Okay, that's kind of cool. That's new. Life signs. All right. Let's head on over here. And go on into Gagarin. I think we've been here before, but I don't remember when or why. And I don't remember the place either. Maybe once I get inside, it'll become more familiar. Little jail cell here. Stolen artwork. Just sitting here. Stolen items locker. Wow. Oh, there's a person right here. Chief Delizzo Pretorius. Yeah, I was just going to help myself to this stuff, but I don't know if she could see us or not. There's a robot here. Reliant Medical.
Hey, what's drunk? People seem to really like it.
You'll find out, kid. Wow, have I been here before? Oh, I think this is the place where we stopped and picked something up, but we had to, like, fix their computer first. Yeah.
Not much time to talk. Lots of cargo to sort through today.
Yeah, okay. And I think that's as far as we went. I don't think we went any further than that. So, this is cool. Place to explore here. Let's go exploring. We've got a little doctor's office here. A clinic. Citizen. Ooh, freaking iron lung over here. I don't think I've ever seen.
Squad came through here the other day. Said they're cleaning out any heat leeches. Public safety concern. I think I missed something.
I think you did. Yeah, this trapper keeper here. I don't think I've ever seen that in the game before. Centauri Mills. How am I going to get up there?
This is Ellie's law office. Perfect. She said she would be expecting us.
This is the law office? Okay, guess it's up here. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, a statue of Gagarin right there, no doubt. That's pretty cool. Alright, Yankton Law Offices. Well, it's much brighter on the inside than the outside. That's an interesting piece of artwork there. Oh, who's this with her? Oh, is that Barrett already sitting down? You're fast, Barrett. Yeah, here she is. Hello. Barrett's super excited to get started. I don't think I've ever seen that before either. I don't know what that is. It's neat looking, though. Gosh, what a mess. I mean, come on. What are you doing here? And can I talk to her in the chair? Yes.
Well, well, well. Barrett, you're actually here. Astounding.
Ellie! Ellie, come on. I promised we'd stop by, didn't I?
People make promises all the time, Barrett. And most folks try to avoid Gagarin, not visit it. Anyway, I'm glad you made it out here. We have work to do, don't we?
Mm-hmm. I see. What do you mean about people avoiding Gagarin?
It's not a resort. It's a working town run by mining corporations. You don't come here unless you need to, and you don't stay unless you have to.
Or unless you're a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer who genuinely wants to make things better for others. Right, Ellie?
You're kind, Barrett. Yes, I suppose there's that type of person as well.
So, I hear you handled Ervin's case years ago.
Yes. It was my first case as a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer.
Well, starting your career with a defeat is rough, Ellie.
It was. But in a way, it made me more determined.
Mm-hmm. Have there been other cases like this before?
Not exactly, but similar cases. A corporation commits a crime and needs a scapegoat, so they select someone powerless to target.
The quintessential Gagarin tale.
Indeed.
All right, well, let's discuss Ervin's case.
Down to business. Perfect. What do you already know?
So we already know that Ervin worked for Hephaestus Mining Company years ago, and they blamed him for catastrophic economic and ecological issues here on Gagarin.
Yes. He lost his case because he didn't defend himself, and we had almost no evidence without him.
Why didn't Ervin defend himself?
I recall receiving a message asking him to appear in court a day after his funeral.
An unfortunate reality of interplanetary legal communiques, I'm afraid.
What was the judgment?
He was publicly blamed for the economic woes, and his accounts were seized in compensation.
His account on Gagarin specifically. It was just the amount he was paid years ago for the job.
Right. They would have taken his assets and other settlements, but by law, his death prevented it.
No, we need to clear Ervin's name.
Well, we can bring the case to a judge here if we have new evidence or a witness.
What about the evidence we found so far?
Yes, well, about that. It's just not enough.
Nothing we've found is good enough?
Not on its own, no. It's circumstantial. Helpful to support our claim, but not enough.
Well, what happens if we take the case to court with more evidence?
Best case scenario, we clear his name and his assets are returned, plus additional compensation.
Well, we can find more evidence.
In order for me to go before a judge, I'd like to have some solid evidence pertaining to motive.
Why do we need to establish a motive?
The courts won't entertain a challenge to its ruling unless we're sure that something major was missed in the original trial.
What was the motive from the original trial?
We had no solid motive after our witness withdrew his testimony.
Well, I mean, we don't have any other evidence.
Yeah, we need something major. Documentation, recordings, a witness, something.
It's been so long. How could we find anything like that?
I've thought about this a lot since the original case. The mine that Ervin worked at was shuttered in 2309. They probably still have documents relating to whatever happened there with him.
Wouldn't Hephaestus destroy incriminating documents?
Not necessarily. To Hephaestus, it might be cheaper to run away and let the dust bury it all.
I see. Barrett, do you know which mine Ervin worked at?
Not really. All I know is that it's a Hephaestus mine from 20 years ago, somewhere on Gagarin.
I don't have a couple decades to wait for you to search them all, so we'll need to narrow it down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well then point us to the mine where Ervin was assigned to work, please.
That's where you come in. I don't know which mine he worked at when the incident took place. In theory, you could find that information on a Foundry terminal, if you can access it. You'll need a passcode. That's the hard part. Besides the Foundry records, there also might be something in Ervin's apartment. If he knew he was being framed, he might have held on to some documents there.
Okay, find Ervin's apartment and talk with the lawyer. Let's see here. What kind of incriminating documents are we talking about?
Dear Diary, today we created an ecological disaster and then blamed it on an off-worlder. Love Hephaestus.
Funny. But you'd be surprised how often people write down things that get them into serious trouble.
Oh, do tell.
For comparison, I just finished a case against another company that was charged with illegally dumping waste near the town's water supply. Their permits specified a site that would have cost twice as much fuel, so they sent a memo to the driver to dump it at the first available location just outside of town.
They actually wrote that down. Classic.
Let's see here. We could use our theft skills. Passcodes fall out of pockets all the time. We could say, let's search Ervin's apartment. It might have documents from Hephaestus. We could say, I used to work for Argos Extractors Offworld. Maybe I can log into the Foundry system. And we could flirt with Barrett right in front of this woman. Barrett, this is your investigation. Handsome. Thoughts? I'm hoping that we could do both of these because, I want to see as much as I can. But I really want to see his apartment. So let's search his apartment.
Makes sense to me.
You've been hanging on to that old apartment this whole time, Barrett?
Yeah, it was easier to not bother with it. Not like it's worth anything in this economy anyway.
I hope you still have the key.
I have it. Figured maybe I'd sell it while we were here anyway. May as well, right?
Hopefully, that's enough to work with for now. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents ready for this case.
Okay.
I should still have a key to Ervin's apartment. I hope it's worth our time, but I can't be sure. Ervin's old apartment isn't far from here. I doubt there's much in there, but it's good to check.
Yeah, we could check. Anything else you want to say, Ellie?
You have questions, right?
Yeah. Why did you set up a law office in Gagarin?
I've always been passionate about environmental law, so coming here was a natural fit. But I'm not gonna lie. There were times I almost let go of the rope. Losing Ervin's case really shook me. Imagine having all these wild ideas about how you were going to end corporate malfeasance, and I couldn't even win one case. But you can only cry about it for so long. I told myself to suck it up and win the next one, and the one after that. It didn't matter how many tries it took, I'd just keep chiseling away at the whole justice system until I made a crack.
It's good to have a goal. Cracks can someday lead to splinters, or corporate lawyers can seal those cracks fairly quickly. So I like to think our character is probably pretty cynical growing up on the streets, homeless. Probably wasn't breaking any laws, but people would find laws that would get him to leave their storefront or their street or whatever. So he's probably pretty cynical. And he would say corporate lawyers can seal those cracks fairly quickly.
Maybe. But I'll be here anyway, holding the galaxy's tiniest chisel.
Do you have a lot of clients here?
Not as many as I should, given the contracts these miners are signing. Most of the time, I'm just here to remind folks they've got rights. A piece of paper can make you do a lot of things, but it can't break the law.
Can we discuss Ervin's case?
It's a lot to think about, but can you do it on your own time?
Can we discuss Ervin's case, please?
Well, we still need more evidence before I can bring this up to the judge. Until that changes, I'm afraid there's not much more to discuss.
Oh, okay. Well, you said not much more, but apparently there's no more.
Be careful out there, detectives.
That guy kind of looked pissed off. And clean this place up, Ellie. Good grief. Show a little respect. Barrett.
I should still have a key to Ervin's apartment. I hope it's worth our time, but I can't be sure. We'll be back soon, Ellie. Wish us luck.
Okay. So now our quest says, in order to exonerate Ervin Madani and restore his reputation, we first need to gather information. Barrett has suggested searching Ervin's old apartment for any evidence that might clear his name. Let's go. Oh, he has something for us. Great. Let's go ahead and grab
I
it.
should still have a key to Ervin's apartment. Yes, right. Here, check this out.
Pappardelle Bolognese added. Let's go ahead and eat it. Munch. Alright. Thanks, Barrett. Alright, we're going way over there this time.
I know a guy who's just got a job at the Centauri Mills plant. Won't say what they pay, but his outfits sure have gotten nicer.
Okay. Terra Brew coffee. What is that? Piece of graffiti, maybe? Ooh. Mining Monthly Issue 3 permanently increases tool grip weapon damage by an additional 2%. Alright, I really don't use weapons like that.
I look like the welcoming committee or something? Get out of my face.
Get out of my face. Just trying to look at the picture. Increase yields, increase profits. Boink. We've got pool table here. People hanging around.
Buzz off, all right?
Oh, okay.
Whiskey. Make it a double. What's that kind of leak?
Well, let's see if we can't smooth out the wrinkles in that gray matter then. First one's on me.
You're too good to me.
Oh, I know.
Remember to follow all decontamination procedures before exiting this area. Before exiting the bar? Oh my.
Probably never intended for these walkways to last this long.
I think that's bad.
Alright, don't everybody talk all at once now.
Well, this is it. Ervin's old apartment. Here, use this key.
So this is the old apartment. Nothing new there.
After you, Kevin.
Okay.
Now I get why he wanted me to look after his plants. No windows. Insufficient power for proper lamps. Oh, he must have been miserable. No wonder he wrote so much.
This is
Wait
kind
a
of big.
sec.
Oh.
What about this safe? I bet it's locked by a terminal.
You think it's locked by a terminal? I just want to look around. Clean up after yourself. I mean, why does his apartment look like, I don't know, a maintenance room? Oh, there's an elevator here. Interesting. I wonder where that goes. There's a terminal on the other side of that wall, it sounds like. Comm relay in that storage box. There's a cornered refined Kraken. You know, he's going to sell this place anyway, so we may as well take these things. I mean, there's no sense in leaving it behind, right? Oh, a storage box. Let's see what's inside of it. You never know. Maybe there's a passkey or something. All right, this digipic here is for the inner ring. And that works there. That leaves us with 1, 2. So that would be this one. Okay, so these are the inner ring. And then that leaves these two for the outer ring. And inside we find some toxin. Why did Ervin have toxins? Probably no reason. 669 credits. Don't need any of that. Succulent's doing pretty good up there. Still nice and green. Alright, there's a couple things here. Alright. Search the apartment for evidence. That's what we're doing. I really don't know why this place looks like this. Doesn't look like an apartment to me. I mean, I get that they're trying to make it look like it hasn't been touched in 20 years, but I don't know. It's like a workplace more than an apartment.
Find anything helpful to the case, Captain?
I don't know. Did you? Am I the only one that's supposed to look? Nothing in the fridge. Notebook. Got a locker here. Nothing interesting. Got a safe that requires a computer to unlock. Got some plants that are still alive over here. At least it looks like it. Okay, we found the bathroom. This place looks terrible. I mean, was he in the middle of remodeling or something?
Well, I'll be.
Oh.
If you ever doubted Ervin's genius, look at all this. Still chugging along 20 years later.
Okay. Alien cactus.
Ervin didn't live here for long, but he certainly had a lot of junk here. I had no idea.
I don't know what's up with the alien cactus and why it's pointing me in that direction, but we'll look at that here in a minute. Got a terminal here. Let's take a look at it. Reminders. Finalize apartment purchase. Send anniversary gift to Barrett. Meet new co-workers at the bar. Okay. Private messages. I'm gonna read these private messages, Barrett. Make it a little embarrassing. Your work contracts. Ervin Madani, you'll receive a mine assignment and your foundry passcode soon. The mine assignment is specified in the contract, and the key allows you to access foundry computers for additional information about your particular assignment. We look forward to working with you. Natalina Hartono, Hephaestus HR. Application for hunting license? Huh, okay. Go to Town Hall. Application for hunting license. Application submitted to Town Hall. Application ID ERV-291. Check application status at Town Hall. Welcome to the team, it says. Ervin, we have to talk. It's about the job. If you can, please reach out to me before you start the job. HH. Who is HH? Assignments. Terminate Alpha Predator near the assigned mine for Hephaestus Mining Corp. Oh, that's why you needed the hunting license. Details. This is a highly intelligent Alpha Predator that seems to have recently emerged near the newest Hephaestus mine. Contact. Here we go. Here's HH. I've been assigned to work with Dr. Helgi Hoxson to uncover why the creature is so aggressive and whether it has anything to do with the mine's activity in the area. I miss you. Sweetheart, I know this is going to be a long job on Gagarin, so I thought I'd send you some flowers to cheer you up. I know how much you like the ones that aren't cut, and I found someone there who had a live plant. Ta-da! Don't worry about me. Aja's got me on a new assignment already with Sarah. That'll keep me busy until you return home. Missing you always, Barrett. So, signed to work with Dr. Helgi Hoxson to uncover why the creature is so aggressive. But then this person says, we have to talk. It's about the job. If you can, please reach out before you start the job. Did he reach out before the job started? Oh, unlock safe. Hack advanced lock? No. I will here in a minute, but... Oh.
Look at that.
What am I looking at?
Go to town hall. I bet we can get a copy of that hunting license.
Okay. I mean, maybe we can. After investigating Ervin's apartment, we found an application for hunting license. We may be able to find a copy of this license if we search the records at Town Hall. Okay. Is that going to tell us where the mine was somehow? All right, let's see what's up with this alien cactus.
Hold on. Is that what I think it is?
Is what you think what is? What is it? Were you gonna say something to me? All right, what's with the alien cactus? Is this important? Huh. Okay. Not sure what to do with that. Hold on. Is that what I think it is? He said.
There's got to be a way to look up applications. He lived here for a few weeks. The plan was that I'd join him here. But everything went to hell with Hephaestus, so I didn't. I wouldn't have liked living in this metal box anyway.
Uh-huh. Why didn't you sell this place?
After all this is said and done, I will probably do just that. The honest truth is that it was easier to ignore.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever live here with Ervin?
Me? Oh, no, definitely not. I didn't even want him to go to Gagarin. But he didn't think it would take long. It shouldn't have been a big deal. And now it's one of the few things I have left of him.
Hmm. Hey, I found this strange plant. Any idea what it's for?
That is an extremely impressive specimen. And somehow it's managed to stay alive for the past 20 years. I'll hold on to it for now and see if I can't dig up some of Ervin's research on it.
Okay. Well, I found Ervin's employment contract with Hephaestus.
I don't think that's useful, but we should show it to Ellie anyway. Let's try to get into that safe. Looks like it's wired through the security system.
Uh-huh. Wait, there was one more thing. Hold on.
Ervin only lived here for a couple of months, but it felt like an eternity.
I found an application for a hunting license.
I bet we could look up that application in the public records at Town Hall. Not sure what that does for us, but it's a lead. Let's try to get into that safe. Looks like it's wired through the security system.
Okay, well, let's try to get into that safe. What if I didn't have mad hacking skills? What would we do? Unlock safe. Hack advanced lock, sure. Okay, let's play this game. Okay, this only works on the outer ring. So it says. Okay, that leaves us with 3. Looks like maybe this one. That looks pretty good. So we've got this one. No, not this one. All right, which one was it? Oh, this one. And this one. Okay. And then this one. And I bet this one. Yeah. And we're in. Unlocking safe. Done.
Careful. Security on these things can be surprising.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the warning.
Sounds like the safe just unlocked. You should do the honors.
What's this down here? Anything? Oh, nothing. I should do the honors. Okay. We got some credits. I'm going to take those. Ammo, regular old weapon, and a contract for Ervin Madani.
Is that Ervin's employment contract? Let me see.
Well, hold on. I want to look at it
No idea where
first.
mine H363 is, but we could search for it at the Foundry database.
Okay, boy, he read that fast. Employee number 2837, Ervin Madani. Term, contract, specific task. Details to be confirmed upon arrival at the work site. Site, mine H-363. Payment deposited in account specified by employee. Okay. Go to town hall, discuss evidence with Barrett. Okay, nothing new here. Let's go discuss the evidence with Barrett. Hey, Barrett. I would like to discuss evidence with you. Come on in here.
All right, we've got some solid leads, it looks like. The employment contract and the hunting license at Town Hall.
Well, let's see. These are solid leads, or knowing Ellie, she'll probably say it's not enough, or we need more. I mean, I really don't know. I don't know Ellie at all. I think they feel like solid leads, though.
Much better than liquid or gas leads.
Oh,
That much is evident.
you're hilarious.
It was a bit strange going through Ervin's old things, though. I was hoping for some old pictures, but the plant is a good consolation prize.
Did Ervin say what it's for?
No, but I did find a few slates that might give us a clue, as well as a reminder to finish a physics paper that I never did.
Do you think that maybe the plant is evidence?
Yeah, but not for the trial. Let no one say that Ervin Madani didn't have a sentimental side. The proof is in this plant, with an assist from this self-sustaining habitat dish.
How is it still alive? What's the story behind this plant? I don't think this is going to help with the case. I mean, how is this thing still alive?
Witchcraft, probably. But if you want a more scientific explanation, I have a couple of theories. It could go through states of hibernation, or draw moisture from the air the way epiphytic plants do. There's also that habitat dish Ervin set up for it, which gave it light and nutrients. Still, I'm not ruling out witchcraft.
Was Ervin a witch? What's the story behind this plant?
I'm not sure. It might not even be a plant. It might technically be a fungus. But there's probably a reason why Ervin tried his best to keep it alive. When we get back home, I'll go through some of his research notes. It might tell us something more about this plant. Hopefully it's not poisonous.
Hopefully not. But I don't think it's going to help with the case.
No, maybe not. But it helps me. Ervin was the last person to handle this plant. It mattered to him. No matter how the case goes, this warms my heart. I didn't expect to find it, but I love that I did. In any event, I'll go through Ervin's notes in more detail later. There's probably a flowchart somewhere with this little guy's name on it. Oh, on that note, we should give it a name. I'm thinking something simple yet refined. What do you think of Harvey?
I don't care. Name it whatever you want. Gotta be honest, I'm not a fan, or Harvey works for me. I mean, I don't care, dude. Name it whatever you want.
I think I just did. And his name is Harvey. Okay. The three of us should get back to it. You, me, and Harvey have a case to solve.
Did we give him the plant? Did he take it from us? I didn't see it leave my inventory. I'm not sure where it would be either. It was something with alien in the name. Alien egg. Well, let's talk to Barrett and see what's in his inventory. Does he have the plant?
I feel like we're really making good progress here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. The reality of exploration is the balancing of supplies.
Okay, what's he got? Does he have the plant? He's carrying a lot more stuff than I thought he was. I didn't realize he had all this stuff on him. I must have given him a lot of resources a while back and forgot to take them back. Well, I don't see the plant, so I guess we still have it.
Back to the case.
Well, this was Ervin's apartment, and I gotta say, I find it underwhelming. I talk a lot about plausibility in these games that I play, and I like to, I like things to seem real, This doesn't seem real. This just doesn't seem like an apartment to me. I mean, I guess they were trying to go for the whole Gagarin mining planet thing, but the apartment's way too big for that, I feel like. And I mean, I don't know, maybe this is like a standard thing in Gagarin apartments that, when you enter the apartment, there's a place to take off your mining stuff, and then hang it up in a locker, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're going for. It just doesn't work for me. So I found it underwhelming. But there's an elevator here. Floor isn't accessible. Okay. I mean, you're not going to say anything about this mysterious elevator in this apartment, Barrett? I mean, come on. This is weird.
There's got to be a way to look up applications.
Gotta be.
We should go over our evidence, right?
All right. So our quest now says nothing new. Well, maybe it is a little bit new. In order to exonerate Ervin Madani and restore his reputation, we first need to gather information. The two of us searched Ervin's old apartment for any evidence that might clear his name. All right. Going to end this episode here, but when we come back next time, we will go to Town Hall and look for stuff. We're going to look for a hunting permit, and we're going to look and see if we can't find where this mine M383 or whatever it was is. We'll do that next time. Time for me to end this episode here. As always, I thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching me play this game. If you did, won't you let me know? You can leave me a like or a comment. Thank you so much for those of you who take the time to do that. It's nice to see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.